Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Ryan, the professional here. Oh Lord, excuse the late start. Some stuff came up, so I got into the way there. It's my bad. What's going on? Let's go ahead and get started for a few things. Hang on a second. Let's move this out to the side here. All right. Gotta move this thing out there. All right. I said 8 o'clock and it's damn near 9 o'clock. Oh, man. What's up, man? What's going on? My bad. Some stuff got in the way, but nonetheless, man, nonetheless. Okay. So, hold on. Let me just get my... Let me see if she's even online. She's probably not even by her PC. That's what happens when stuff comes up, though. Gets in the way. Everybody good? Everybody good? What's going on? What's up, Ozzy? Inferno? Everybody, what's going on? Big Kid, what up? Boy. All right. Let me just get this. Damn, it's 2 in the morning over there. My bad, homie. What's up, Wolf? Husky, what's going on, Brad? What's going on? Okay, so just get my one thing here, and then I'm gonna start this. It's actually my fault. My special guest I'm gonna have coming right now. I actually started this kind of late. What up, Smooth? I started this off kind of late, so she might be a little late as well. But let's see here. What would she do? Okay. So what's the name from the Press Start podcast? He actually had to bail out because of the whole
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, loud and clear.
Bro, you said 8 p.m. Eastern.
Yeah, I know.
Sir.
I'm sorry. I was out.
I'm over here like talking to all day. Like, when is this dude gonna send this
like
name?
I was
What?
outside. I was sitting outside. Like I'm looking at him like, wait. Didn't I just say 8 o'clock my damn ding was? I was like, oh crap, I gotta hush back. And so I get here, like it's almost 9. So sorry about that. My bad.
Okay, all right.
I'm sorry. I mean, I never keep nobody wait. I really don't. So, ladies and gentlemen, my lovely guest for this evening, TheAsheLuca. There she is.
Hello. I'm not looking at the chat right now, but hi to everyone in there.
Yeah, what's the name had to pull out on this? Alex. He surprisingly, I didn't even know he was we were supposedly going to do the Corporate Slave Awards round 3 today, and I didn't even know Bond wanted that for today. So
listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Corporate Slave Awards are boring this year. It's super boring. I'm sorry. The panel is just like you're fine, but the rest of those guys are making me fall asleep, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Okay? It's boring. Sorry.
Oh wow, she said, well, okay, I'm shocked.
Like it's boring. I'm bored.
So,
I'm bored watching it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna watch this year. I'm good.
No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Hey, it's all opinion based at this point.
Yeah.
It's all opinion based. Round 2 or round 3 most likely will happen tomorrow on Bond's channel. So if you guys are interested in round 3, most likely will be tomorrow at I'm not sure what time, probably 8 o'clock. So that will actually go down on time. 8 o'clock as far as that is concerned. And yes, also round table is happening tomorrow as well. So looks like I'm gonna have to double commit if I can make both. So we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, though, even though I started this off kind of late, big thank you to TheAsheLuca for coming through. So
oh yeah.
Definitely. I remember I was talking to Randall and we were talking about that. So hopefully next Monday I can get you and Randall back on the show. That was another thing we talked about, but it's all good.
Yeah.
I see you finally got your channel up, so that's good to see.
Oh yeah, it's been really interesting. I don't really know what I'm going to be doing yet. I really don't want to be like talking about other people like that. I just figured it was a serious issue. And when it comes to the racism stuff in the community, I don't ever see anyone talking about it, really, except for Porter Rock.
Yeah, me personally, I didn't even know about that whole situation. Like, I don't follow like that particular dude. Like, I don't follow that particular thing. When I heard about it, you know, literally the first time I heard about it was from Porter Rock, from that whole situation. So I didn't even know about that. But I did do a video like that same day, like it was during his speech, because I did have a few comments like that about that whole situation. Like, you know, let me address that, because that's not cool. Like, one of my subscribers came at me. He said that, you know, this guy's been harassing his daughter on this YouTube. His daughter,
ew.
Yeah, talking trash. And his daughter is like, what, 4 years old, and all she's doing is unboxing presents on Christmas. And
it's a little spooky, fam. Little spooky.
Oh yeah. He's talking trash about her, you know, on this video on Christmas. And it's all because, you know, the whole Xbox thing. He said, "Oh, I'm not a big fan of Xbox, or Xbox doesn't have any games or something." You know what I'm saying? That sort of thing. It ain't called for. It's not called for.
Yeah. I don't really know too much about him other than the whole.
He ain't on a PlayStation?
Yeah, that's the first time I heard about him. And it was like, I had just joined the community and I saw that and I was like, well, that's someone I'm definitely not interacting with, because despite the fact that I'm on the Xbox side, and I'm using quotation marks here, I don't really care about the console war. It's just kind of like another thing. Like, I'm here for entertainment. A lot of this stuff is very, very funny to me. The way people react to stuff, it's hilarious. But when they take it too far, start attacking people's families, start going after people's like races, I'm like, oh, this is a little spooky, guys. I don't know why you're taking it this far.
Your job and employment stuff. It's like, what does that do with what we're talking about here? It's
really not that big of a deal. It's just like, it's just consoles, you know, they're supposed to be for entertainment. You shouldn't care that much. And I don't get why people do, but I don't know. I don't really care that people care, as long as they're not doing anything too spooky. But there are just certain people on both sides of the community that I just don't mess with, and I don't talk to, because like, especially now, I don't know how things used to be, because I've only been here for about a year. Yeah, but I hear it used to be like a lot worse
last year. So yeah, I understand.
Yeah, I hear it used to be a lot worse, but I don't really get any like negativity anymore, because I remember when I first joined. Because listen, I was on the PlayStation like all gen, right? So you guys can look me up. I'm like all lowercase Lucy Quinn, like all together. And so I was on a PlayStation and I heard about Xbox. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, let me get an Xbox so I can do these like Skyrim mods and stuff. Join the community, a lot of stuff happened. And I remember my first couple like months, like I would have Xbox guys like mocking me whenever I started talking about like PlayStation games. I'm like, oh, this is a little spooky, fam. And so I've had to like, you know, I've put a lot of Xbox people in their place, so they didn't like me because of that. So they stopped following me. Then I've had like PlayStation people come and attack me because I'm like, you know what? I think you guys are like overreacting. Who cares about this stuff? I think you guys should calm down. And they're like, what? You're an Xbox. Fuck you. You know, a bunch of other stuff. And I'm like, okay. I mean,
yeah, a lot of people attack you based on association. Like they see you doing, like, let's say, for example, I'm pretty sure some people came at you because of Code Eastwood, probably.
I don't really get that much about Coat or Dealer. It's mostly Mooch and Crab, because that's where everyone knows me from. And it's like, those guys have always been cool with me. I've never seen them say anything like crazy, but I've seen like the screenshots and I've heard the rumors and stuff. The thing with me is like, if I don't see it myself personally, I have a hard time just saying, all right, well, I'm going to crucify these people, especially since I've joined the community. I've seen like those fake screenshots as well, because I've been like, well, I was here when they said that they said this, but he didn't say this or he didn't say this. So I feel like people shot themselves in the foot by making those fake screenshots. And now it's just kind of like everything's up in the air. So I just take everything with like a hint of skepticism. And then I just try not to go after anyone. I try to stay in my lane, just mind my business, you know, as long as people aren't like talking about anything too crazy. I'm like, all right, it's just console stuff. But when I see people talking about like, you know, like I've seen people like talk about like rape or whatever and just bring up, and I'm just like, what are you doing? What are you doing? This is a gaming community. Why are you bringing that up about consoles and about a game that doesn't have that element? You're looking a little weird, man. I'm like, maybe you guys should stop talking about this. And I had to talk to a couple of like Xbox guys who are like, being like extreme. And I'm like, hey, maybe like you shouldn't be threatening to kill this person. Like,
yeah, that's how they are though. They bring controversy to a very peaceful, community and just make things worse for everybody, and they think that is what people want. Controversy. It's not really controversy. Nobody wants controversy. You know what I'm saying? Sure, we all like debates. You know what I'm saying? They want debates, but nobody wants, negativity like that. Nobody wants that in our gaming community. We just want, a good, like whether it's a debate or whether it's like, conflict, it's not conflict like in the negative way. We want like, you know what I'm saying? Friendly competition is basically what we want. So the fact that dudes are going that low as to create like, this ridiculous negativity is bad. It ruins.
It's just like, it's just really odd to me because it's like I've just been attacked so much by so many people. And like, at this point, people leave me alone. They know better. I've like gained a reputation for being a huge, can I curse on here a little bit? Like, is that okay? Or
yeah, go ahead.
I've gained this reputation for being a huge bitch. A lot of people don't like me. It is what it is. But it's like, if someone comes at me sideways, I'm like, I don't know who you think you're talking to, but you better stop it. And so ever since then, people have left me alone. Like I recently posted about starting Persona 5. No one said anything. Like no one. I got nothing. I talked about yesterday, I think it was yesterday. All day was like trying to like bait me into doing something reckless. He's like, Luca, you would never like say anything to have these Xbox people against you or put yourself in a bad position in the community. I'm like, what do you mean? Like say something like I prefer PlayStation exclusives? He's like, yeah. I was like, okay. And I posted it. I tweeted it to him. He's like, oh, okay. I was like, oh, okay.
No,
very cool. Like, people know better at this point. They like leave me alone for the most part. I occasionally get someone who's like, what did you say? And I'm like, what did I say? And they're like, never mind. Okay, we're good. You're good. I'm like, oh, okay. That's what I fucking thought, but all right.
I mean, like I've dealt with quite some characters here on this channel so far. So yeah, I understand, like where you just lose it. You just lose that sense of like one talk. I understand. I'd be down that road too. It's ridiculous. Some people just take it too far.
Yeah.
Especially when they can't leave it. They can't keep it gaming and they have to take it personal. So yeah, I understand.
Yeah. But like I said, I don't mess with the more spooky members of the community. Like there's a lot of spooky people in this community. Let me tell you, fam. Like I don't know. I don't know. Like I know a lot of people. I'm here for fun. I like the drama. I like to like laugh at the silly stuff that people like say and all those goofy things that they do. I love it. But it's just like some people are just very, very weird, just very weird to me. And I'm like, man, I don't mess with this person. I don't talk to this person.
That's true.
Like, I'll do a show with someone that I'm like not okay with because it's like, it's just a podcast. It's not a big deal, whatever. Right. But like being friends with them, interacting with them, I don't follow anyone who I personally find like spooky, like who has said like weird stuff. You know what I mean? So, I just stay in my lane. I mind my business. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna keep it moving. Have a good time. And, honestly, I wasn't trying to, I don't know. Cause it's like, especially with the T Reaper thing, I've gotten like a couple of people who have been like, why'd you bother him? He's not racist, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, listen, I was just pointing out like a little fact about history. I wasn't, it is what it is. Plus it's kind of like
bring up stuff like that they can't refute. It's always like, they just say you're just pointing the finger pretty much.
Yeah. I hate when people are like, oh, you're just sensitive. You just care too much. I'm like, I don't feel anything about what he said because I'm just like, I'm so used to people being awful on this hell site that I'm just like, all right. But it's just kind of like, if I come and I point out a historical fact to you, why are you getting so upset? It's like these people are the ones who get super emotional about this stuff, claim they don't care, say, okay, this is the last video I'm going to make on it, then proceeds to make 3 other videos about it. And you're just like, what? I thought you didn't care. And I didn't watch these videos. I just like, people were like, oh yeah, so-and-so made a video again. I'm like, oh, I thought he didn't care though, but okay. And then it's like, when it comes to the T Reaper situation, like I try not to just automatically label someone as like a racist, especially since it's like, sometimes it's like, they just don't know. these certain things, and especially the word that T Reaper used, it's not something that people seem to be aware of, that it was a slur or it is a slur, you know? So I just like, I say, hey, you know what, you're wrong about this situation. You shouldn't be saying, like, you shouldn't say that word because it is an ethnic slur. I'm just letting you know.
Right.
Like, you know, just because you personally feel like it's not a bad thing doesn't change the, like, history behind it. You know what I mean? It was when T Reaper was like, I'm not racist unless they can't speak English, which is I'm racist against people who can't speak English. And the fact that he pretty much just he admitted he's racist. So I don't see like what the disconnect is and why everyone is like, not everyone, like I said, just a couple of people were like adamantly defending him. And I'm like, like, okay. And then it's like I said in my video, a couple of people were like, well, he hangs out with a bunch of black people. I'm sorry. There are more than just two races. Right?
Exactly.
Like there's more than just black and white. You can't just assume that's just because someone's cool, and I'm using quotation marks, with black people, that they're cool with any other race. You know, like I've heard some spooky things about T Reaper, so I'm just saying.
I told you guys you were in for a good show, so hit that like button. Just saying, hope you guys are interested. Just let you guys know. Yeah, it gets it's crazy. It's great. You know, I had people beforehand try to make me go after you on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I kid you not, on Twitter. I'm like, I don't be on Twitter, first of all. I'm not on Twitter like that. I just literally just started getting into Twitter. You know, I mostly focused on the YouTube aspect of the channel, which is hilarious. But dude say, no, you should go after you know, TheAsheLuca. She's basically the queen of Xbox. I'm like, where the hell are you guys getting up with these names? You know, I never heard.
I'm happy that people are starting to know me. I mean, I really just like, because I just like point me to like 3 tweets where I'm not just like messing around, where I'm actually serious about this stuff. Because, you know, even though I'm cool with mooch and crap, I go against them all the time. I may not be adding them and trying to argue with them, because my personal opinion is, if someone posts their opinion, then it's their opinion. There's no point in me going to them directly and telling them how I feel about something, because I don't like when people do that to me. Like, there's been several times where I like, oh, take Justice League, for instance. I was like, I like Justice League. And then some fuckface comes out of nowhere like, what sucks? I hate it. I'm sorry. I don't care about your feelings. What do your feelings have to do with me enjoying the movie? Nothing. So I don't care about anyone's opinion when it comes to like certain things, you know? So they'll say what they have to say, and then I'll say what I have to say, and then people can choose what they want to follow or believe or whatever. But I've just never personally gone after like anyone like that, unless it was about something that actually mattered.
Yeah. What's up, OBJ? Yeah, I remember you asked, what was it? Not Dealer. What was it, Cold Eastwood? You know, why do you some people like you damn to show these things? I remember you asked that question and you didn't really want to reply. You know, that's, you know, I was happy that you asked that, because I always wondered that as well. What's up with the damage show? What's with the lies, you know, for these companies? I don't get it. Unless you own like a partnership or something, I don't get it.
I'm trying to like remember like who that was, because at this point it's just kind of like I don't know, man. There's been so many people. I tend to not remember stuff unless it's like important.
Major. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same. I hold on to little stuff as well. Man,
that's pretty cool. She's the queen of Xbox. I mean, yeah, I'm glad that people are finally like, you know.
Well, I'm not sure if you'll take this as an insult or as a positive. But they say you're the queen of Xbox, and you know, crap's the king. So
that's pretty funny.
When you put those together, they said those sort of thing. You know, I said it numerous times, man. I'm like, listen, you know, 2018 is a new year. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to have more than just, you know, more voices be heard, you know, on the channel. So that's what that's all about. I'm not really about this whole hate thing. Like, I even buried so many, like a lot of drama that a lot of people think I've actually buried. You know,
that's good.
Yeah, me and Zaire, we buried that. Me and what was it? What's his name? From Weapon Will, Jimmy B Gaming. A lot of people thought it was beef between us, so we officially, you know, put those, you know, rumors to rest.
You know, it's like I was thinking about this today, where it's like when people fight negativity and hate with negativity and hate, it's just a slippery slope. You know, it's just a really bad road to go down. Like, take for instance, I'm not going to like go into super specifics or anything, but
Right.
there's been many times where it's like I'll point something out to one of my friends because I don't have any issues like calling my friends out on something, and then they'll get really upset at me, and then they'll try to turn it back on me, and then they start like saying like really disgusting things about me because they're upset because I like just hit them personally, I guess, you know?
Right.
And I'm just kind of like, all right, so you think I'm this way, you think I'm like a toxic person, but you responding with hate and toxicity, does that make you any better than me? If the me that you think that I am? Because if you go through my timeline, I'm like, I don't think I've ever really said anything that could be considered illogical. You know what I mean? I feel like take for instance when a bunch of Xbox guys were freaking out about the Crackdown 3 thing, and a bunch of people were like, fire Shannon Loftus, all that stuff, right? And I was just like, well, I want you guys to stop and think about the fact that you want someone to be fired because you're not getting any games. Like, stop and think about that.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's like insane to me, you know, and a lot of the stuff that people get upset about in the community is crazy to me. So it's like, I really think it's just guilty by association. No one actually like, because I'm followed by people on both sides. Like I said, me and Porter Rock are really cool.
Yeah.
A bunch of the trolls who attack the Xbox community are cool with me. They like me. You know, we talk. They leave me alone because they know I don't care about any of this stuff. So I'm not going to pull the whole I'm not a fanboy thing or whatever. Like if someone thinks I'm a fangirl or whatever of Xbox, that's fine. It's whatever. Like it doesn't really mean anything because at the end of the day, it's people's opinions. And what do I care about a bunch of fuck faces opinions on the internet? I'll never see you people. So.
I was going to ask you about that. I was like, yo, what's with the resident scumbag? But then I was like, oh, wait.
I know.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh, I love it. That's because.
With this.
All right, because.
You killed me with that.
Okay, because people get upset, right? People get upset. And I've been called like a bunch of things. I've been called, like I said, like a bitch, a cunt, a whore, a slut, a cocksucker,
yeah, I've been called a monkey, a jig, niggers.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, I got those too.
Yeah, fucking
like a nigger, let's see. Oh, someone said, I hope a gorilla rapes you or some shit like that. I mean, shit's been spooky. Right, shit's been fucking spooky.
That's a new word for you, spooky. Everybody's like,
oh yeah, I know. I got it from Zaire. I think that shit's pretty funny. But
my boy King Thrash, you know, he's quoting. He's like spooky.
Yeah,
yeah, that's a new word.
Yeah, I love it. But it's just kind of like,
I agree with the chat. They say you're very well spoken on it. You know what I'm saying? So,
thank you guys. Yes, I appreciate that.
But yeah,
I just when it comes to like I get called so many things, I just own it. I'm like, yeah, I'm a scumbag. If you think I'm a scumbag, I'm a scumbag. And I just think it's like fun, you know? Especially since a lot like people don't seem to get I really like I know I keep saying this, I just don't care about the console wars or the console.
Right, you just don't want the drama get
in
to
general.
You.
It's like whatever. Like I like drama. Like I like seeing all the crazy stuff that goes on. I think it's hilarious. Like I think it's funny. I watch all of these exposed videos. I like, you know, I talk to everyone in different communities. I have people who send me messages like, hey, yo, Luca, you see this? Did you see this happen? I'm like, what? Oh my goodness. Like people know.
I mean,
so that's why I call myself a scumbag.
You're definitely in the right place. Definitely, I promise you that much. You're in the right place. There's a lot of stuff happening. Like, for example, what happened today before we even went live earlier today, I did a video. You know, obviously, basically, Microsoft has announced that they're coming out with another damn controller, Elite controller.
Oh yeah, the Elite controller. I saw that. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice.
It's nice on paper, but then you realize, you know, what's really, you know, what we got so far. You know, and stuff that's come out, it makes you really scratch your head like, okay, that's cool. We're getting another controller, but where are the games? You know what I'm saying?
I think, I mean, when it comes to that discussion, I just have a hard time caring because I don't really play any Microsoft games. Like I've played some of Halo. I think the only one I like is Gears. I don't like racing games. I still have to try like Quantum Break and what else is there? Rise, Sunset Overdrive. I have to try those games, but I just don't have any interest in them. Like I said, I came from the PlayStation platform, and I like single-player story-driven games, so I just have more interest in that. Plus, but even saying that, I haven't really played any PlayStation exclusives either. The only one I've played is Bloodborne, which I'm a huge Souls fan, so that's about it. So when it comes
to, so yeah, I feel you on that one. Bloodborne got me into Souls.
It's lit, right? Oh my god, I love that game
it
so much.
got me into Souls type games. I got Neo here, so
yeah, it got me into Souls game as well. I played Bloodborne, Dark Souls 3, Dark Souls, and Dark Souls 2. And then I went back and I played Dark Souls 3. I think I've beaten Dark Souls 3 like 5 times. Like it's 4 or 5 times. It's one of those. So I'm like a huge fan of the Souls series. But yeah, when it comes to like exclusives and stuff, the only one I've played from PlayStation side is Bloodborne. And the only series I like from Xbox sides is Gears of War. So it's just kind of like I'm indifferent about them coming out with games like either side really, because I just play multiplats. Like I'm into big budget AAA games, and
so the Assassin's Creeds and the Call of Duty sort of thing.
Yeah, but I don't play shooters really. Like actually last year was the first year I played shooters, and it's mostly because everyone, like, you know, Xbox is the shooter box and all that stuff. So most of my friends were like, oh, do you want to play like this game or this shooter or this shooter? I'm like, oh yeah, sure. I'm trash at shooters, but like I said, I just started playing them last year, so I feel a little bit better about that. But it's like games like The Witcher 3. I beat The Witcher 3 twice, and I'm going through it again. So it's games like that, right? And Dragon Age Inquisition. Let me think about what else I've played. I'm into open world RPGs. Like that's my jam. I love that. That's my forte. That's what I'm into. So when it comes to like the exclusives and stuff, I really just don't feel anything about it. I want a Bloodborne 2. Like that's really
most likely
that's what I want.
Yeah, most likely we're getting Bloodborne 2. I think they showed the trailer for that. A lot of people are saying that that's Kinshu or Kinshi.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard that's Kinshu.
No, or Tenchu, that's right, Tenchu. I said Kinshu, but Tenchu. That and or Bloodborne 2. I think it's Bloodborne 2. It just has that more.
Oh God, I hope so. I really want Bloodborne 2. Like I joke around like, hey, Bloodborne 2 comes out, you guys aren't gonna see me again. I'm gonna be gone from the Xbox. I'm just letting y'all know. Like, yeah, I mean, I really want that.
Don't get me wrong. I want a reason to invest in the Xbox ecosystem again. I really do. They just don't give me a reason to. Like, there's nothing there. You know, I don't know if you can feel my pain there, but it's just nothing there to really like go, you know what, hey Ryan, you know, this is the all-time, you know, must-have game that you need. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing on there. It's always the same 3 games.
I got you.
I'm tired of it. Like,
I got you on that one.
Forza, you know, and I remember back in I don't know, you remember the 360 era when they said that that's all you needed back then. Like, you don't need anything else. It's like, no, you need more than that. Those 3. So, you know, people said that. People were too busy in sales. Like, I don't know, you remember General MLD? That guy.
Well, I wasn't around for any of that stuff. Like,
well, I mean, I know you were.
Don't get me wrong. I've been gaming like all my life, you know, but I wasn't super into games like that. Like, I played them on and off. I played a lot of the Nintendo handhelds. Right. I played the SNES, the GameCube, that stuff. But I wasn't gaming. I wasn't super into gaming. I didn't start like really paying attention to it and investing in games until 2014. So I'm still like a new hand when it comes to this stuff. So there's a lot of things that I'm not aware of just because I wasn't paying attention to any of that stuff.
Okay. What age did you start gaming? What age do you think?
Okay, so
yeah, see, I got a lot of questions.
It might have been like, it might have been like 5 or 6. Because I remember because the SNES was my mom's console. I remember that. And then when I was a little bit older, I got the GameCube. I remember playing like Spyro and that Spider-Man game on it. And then I've played a bunch of Pokemon before. Thinking of those other games, like I had a Game Boy Color, a Game Boy Advance, a Game Boy SP, a DS, a 3DS, and a 3DS XL. My 3DS XL is like in my closet somewhere because I don't really play handheld games anymore. And also, Nintendo has nothing I'm interested in. I feel like I've outgrown them or whatever. I know a lot of people really like them, but they just, you know, there's nothing there for me.
Yeah, they don't grow up with me. I'm in that same boat as we speak. You know, like the thing is about Nintendo, they got good first party, you know. It's just it's certain games that you want, they just don't invest in like that. It's mostly the same 3, you know, with Nintendo, Mario, Zelda, and you know, a few other stuff. So
yeah, I really don't care about them. That Nintendo Direct Mini was trash. I had a few people saying, well, I mean, wait for wait for the other events or wait for E3. I'm like, I really don't like the whole wait for E3 thing. You know,
I thought the mini direct was bad. Wow, I'm shocked.
I thought it was trash. I thought it was boring. What is this?
I'm shocked.
It was a bunch of ports.
Yeah, it was.
I was like,
a lot of people were bringing that up too. Was ports, Dark Souls, what was it, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, a few others were ports. I don't think Mario Tennis was. Mario Tennis was a new one along with Kirby and a few others. But yeah, it was a lot of ports. So I'm sure you said it was trash though.
Thinking about it, I like Kirby games a lot, but no, I thought it was trash. I was like, it was trash, but at least Nintendo's like trying to bring stuff to their console, so I guess that's fine. There were a couple people who were upset at me about it, and I'm like, you know what? At the end of the day, it's just my opinion. Right. People are allowed to have more than just one opinion. Just because my opinion is different than yours doesn't mean I'm wrong. It doesn't mean you're right. It's just an opinion. Let be cool, be chill. It's all good. You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. All right. If you liked it, you're gonna be okay. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, you already know why we're here. You ready to get into this crazy topic, man?
Yeah, let's do it.
This is that topic that just sucks. Okay, so since we've I would say it's gotten worse, especially this generation. It's gotten a lot worse. But the racism in gaming, the people who are getting swatted over this piece of plastic and everything, it's gotten just terrible. We lost, a lot of lives in the process. And I don't know if you saw it on Twitter. I actually read the story and Puerto Rock tweeted it out. This woman was killed because she took her son's what was it? His game away, his controller away or something. And he's killed her. What was that?
I think she distracted him and he broke his controller or something. It was something like that. And then he decided to kill her, which, okay, the way I feel about it is that I know that gaming disorder, it's just been classified as a disease, right? But I think that it's not necessarily the games. I think it's an underlying issue and an underlying issue with the person's mental state, because anything can be an addiction, like drugs or alcohol, TV, like anything can be an addiction. It's just how it manifests itself and how you choose to spend your time. So I think that the people who have this gaming disorder, I think it's a different kind of addiction that they have, and it's just manifesting with the gaming side. That's just their particular drug of choice.
Yeah. I know you're familiar with, are you familiar with Anita Sarkeesian?
With who?
Anita Sarkeesian. You ever heard of her?
Oh yeah, Anita Sarkeesian. Yeah.
Yeah.
That spooky feminist who thinks everything's about raping and disempowering women in video games or some bullshit. Like, yeah, I know. Yeah.
But she makes a lot of crazy points regarding the whole gaming aspect. You know what I'm saying? A lot of crazy points. You're saying that a lot of gamers deserve to be in mental asylums and straight jackets. And you can't help but agree with her on that aspect. But over for the most part, I don't agree with her, because she just kind of just runs off at the mouth, it feels like. Kind of like that what's that woman called? What's that woman called? I forgot her damn name. Hold on. She's that reporter. I remember she did that case on that. There was this rural heavy woman. Like, she supposedly killed a child. She was very, very heavy and she couldn't move. She I forgot her damn name, but she's a reporter. Damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
Nancy Grace. Yeah. Nancy Grace. She's kind of like Nancy Grace. There you go. That's her name.
Yeah, I've never heard of her.
You never heard of Nancy Grace? Yeah, Nancy Grace. She be going off the deep end, just making assumptions and saying, calling things out, calling people this, that, and the third. She just she goes off the dot, off the crazy one.
A little bit off the deep end.
Oh yeah, a lot. She does.
Yeah, I think a lot of those comments that especially Anita make about I don't get it, man. The whole let's just make everything about hating women or bring rape about it. Just bring up rape in video games, in a video game that doesn't feature any of that shit, is very odd to me. Why would you try to why would you? I really feel like it's insulting and it's disgusting, because you're really trivializing actual rape, by just claiming, oh, this is the rape of whatever. They're raping us in these video games. I'm like, first of all, what? That doesn't make any sense.
Remember,
all right, video games are fake. They're fiction. Like, don't say shit like that. Do not trivialize something disgusting that actually happens to people by just trying to compare it about fucking games. It's gross. It's awful. Like, I get that they get attacked and people like threaten to kill them, threaten to rape them, all that shit. I get that shit all the time. But it's not like I would ever say anything that fucking stupid where I would compare a game to rape. Like, oh, well, because of this game, like I feel like I'm assaulted, like physically. I'm like, shut up. You sound stupid. Like I don't pay her any mind. I think she's an idiot. I think anyone who believes any of her shit is an idiot. I think she's definitely just using it to be popular because that's how she made her claim to fame by like making up these insane accusations, you know? And then there's like those dozen or so fucking psychos who like make her feel validated for her crazy thoughts because they say crazy shit to her too. And that's not okay either. It's not okay for people to threaten to do all those terrible things to her, but it's also not okay for her to try to capitalize off it. It's fucked up.
Right. That is true. That is very, very true. Very, very true. You know, we already we know the whole racism, you know what I'm saying? Like we already know the whole racism that all the time. Do you think, and I don't really bring politics into gaming because I know like that's a very, very sore subject to bring up, you know, like when it comes especially to gaming. But do you think this whole Trump thing has a factor in that?
I think that because of Trump being elected, a lot of people are more comfortable showing their prejudice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that the people, because, you know, T. Reaper said he doesn't like agree with Trump. He doesn't like Trump or whatever, right? Yeah. Like, you don't necessarily have to like Trump to, you know, be a racist and stuff. And my personal feelings is like, you know, he got elected because people were apathetic and didn't think he would actually win. And then all the wrong people were there to vote. And then people woke up once they realized he was elected. They're like, oh, fuck, you know? And then there's also the fact that he's also making like blatantly racist remarks, like the thing he said about Haiti and those other countries being a shithole. Like, oh, bro, you can't say shit like that, man. You're looking a little spooky.
You make it worse.
Looking a little spooky.
You make it worse. Make it worse for us.
So, you know, I think some people see that that's the kind of leader we have, and it's like empowers them to say stuff like that. But it's always funny to me because it's like people who say blatantly racist things and make racist remarks and just hateful things. They're also the same ones who are just like, I'm not racist. I mean, if you say something racist, like, I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're fucking racist, man. And you fucking, you feel a hatred and fear for a certain race. I mean, I don't get it. Like, I just personally don't understand.
Star with this sort of thing too. Like, you know, these main people who are racist, you know, who's the main one breaking up fights on World Star Hip Hop when these sort of things break out? You know, fights. Yeah. African Americans are breaking up these fights, you know, even though after you said, you know, the N word, or for example, let's say you just say Japs or Gook or something, you know what I'm saying? That right there is just, you know, the main ones breaking up these fights are African Americans, not white people. So I don't understand these people. I don't get it.
Yeah, it's I don't get it. I don't get it either. I think it's kind of like they know that racism is not accepted, like not widely accepted. Like it's a little bit more open just because of who we have as our president. But yeah, it's like being labeled as a racist, even though you're clearly fucking racist. And it's like people, you know, the what do they call themselves?
What's up, Carlos?
The alt-right? Is that what they call themselves? When it's like, bro, you guys literally have like Nazi symbolism and stuff. What do you mean you're not racist? Yeah. Like, what? No, we're just this. And they try to use like cute terms and stuff to like make it like it's okay, like with the Charleston rally and all that stuff. And I'm like, you guys fucking weird, you know, just fucking weird. Because if you're that hateful and just that disgusting and you just really feel that strongly about it, why not just come out and say, yeah, I'm fucking racist. They say everything to, I fucking hate these niggers, they suck, but I'm not racist. What?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and most of these people who say these retarded things, we already know. They won't say this to your face in the public. You know, they would never say by you. Yeah, they're the main ones just walking by you and give you that weird look while you're all happy, you know, enjoying life, just going the opposite direction. You know, these are the same type of people that act like that. So when they say this online, you know, it don't really affect me. It don't affect me like that, but at the same time, it does, it angers me because, we're above that. We should be above that. We should be past that, everything that we've accomplished in society. We should not, still be dealing with this sort of thing. But unfortunately, people believe in that sort of thing, and it makes it worse for everybody. So,
yeah, prejudice in general, I don't really understand it because it's like people who are discriminated against will still discriminate against others. Like I know a couple of Black people who like use the word Jap and who are like racist in that way. They don't like Asian people. And I'm like, don't you think it's a bit odd that you're racist against this race, but you want people to like stand behind you when it comes to the Black Lives Matters cause and all that shit. Exactly. Like you can't be a hateful piece of shit and then expect people to fucking stand behind you, because they'll see that and be like, oh, okay. I mean, they want us to say something and help them out, but they're also racist towards this.
That's basically Omarosa right there, what you just described.
Like literally though.
No, that's Omarosa right there, people. She, hateful to, African Americans, but then, tries to go back to them after years, just, being like, acting like she's above everybody. So now look at her. So
just ridiculous, you can't be, listen, it's like, I've said this for years now, like you can't be ugly and a bitch, but it's also kind of like, you can't be ugly inside either. You know what I mean?
You can't be. It makes matters worse for everything. And, they think it's cool though. And, that just, I don't know. It hurts. It hurts everybody. It hurts everybody in the long run. It just shows that, even though a lot of us, try, to better ourselves, we always get brought back, to that stereotype. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, one dude, now I'm not going to name names or anything like that, but my dude brought up food stamps when he tried to like debate or argue with me.
Oh man.
And I'm like, listen, I know what you're trying to do. I know you know exactly what he's trying to do. That's food stamp. I'm like, listen, I know what you're trying to do. That's a stereotype that you just try to throw at me, try to make yourself feel better, and then try and anger me to do something. And it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? I can't deal with that. I can't deal with that sort of thing. It's just disgusting.
It's really disgusting. And it's the thing of it is, it's like, blatant racism, I'm just kind of like, well, at least I know where this person stands. They're like clearly racist. They just called me the N-word, right? Yeah. That's rough. But what I find even more dangerous is those insidious little comments like here and there, like, oh, you want some chicken? Like shit like that, right? Like
it gets funny when they come, like when they say it straight to your face, right? When they try to lie to your face and say, oh, by the way, no, I didn't mean nothing like that because I'm on food stamps.
Like, yeah, like shit like that. You're like, nah, I know what you meant. Like, I know what you meant. I'm not stupid.
I know what you meant. And, people don't understand that. Like, understand where I'm coming from now. Like, listen, like, there's a way of going about it. You know what I'm saying? There's a way of going about trying to talk to somebody. But if you got to go the extra mile to try and, trigger them in the wrong way like that, especially when we're just having a conversation about gaming, it makes our hobby look like that much more of a joke. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a joke. And that's why a lot of people are leaving YouTube. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with Hard 8 Times. Hard 8 Times is so disgusted. Yeah, he's so disgusted with game. He doesn't want to drop a video. Doesn't want to drop videos anymore. He still drops it, but he doesn't want to, though.
And it's like bad because like he's been around for a while, right?
Yeah, he's been gone for like a few months, it feels like, no?
Yeah. So I think, I don't know, man, especially, okay, listen, the whole, like, everyone's getting flagged. All right. Everyone is getting flagged right now. It's I'm over here like, let me just not say anything like ever, because everyone is getting flagged right now. And I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah, flag apocalypse.
Yeah, it's pretty bad right now.
Oh man, it's a lot of crazy stuff going on in our world. You got the racism on YouTube, and I go on TV and I'm looking at the whole Jodi Arias and stuff like that, and just a lot of stuff weird in our world. But people, it's like they turn off the reality, right? And then they try to get themselves lost in a fantasy that, there's actual war happening on the internet when it's not. No war happened on the internet. It's just 3 companies, 3 pieces of plastic. Choose your weapon. You know what I'm saying? Just choose what you want. And you know what I'm saying? If you want all 3, buy all 3, And that's one thing I tell people. I don't tell people, to like choose PlayStation over Xbox over I don't say anything like that. I just tell you, the faults of all 3. You know what I'm saying? I just be honest with you. I tell how it is. And, you know, that sort of thing just hurts people, you know, because I guess it hurts them because they can't put me in the same league as others. So they resort to other things to try to trigger you. Like, for example, you know, as you talk intellectual, right? But you might be associated with crap gamer. They'll just call you, oh, you know what, whatever, because they can't, you know, put you in any category they're in. So they just go, you know, you just one of his supporters. So you're a clown. See what I'm saying? That's how they do it. And that's just YouTube for you. YouTube is just, you know, it's full of those type of characters, and they don't, you know, really think, you know, like logically what they're doing. You know, they don't think. So.
Yeah. The way I feel, it's like the way I see it is like judge me by the content of my character, not who I'm associated with. Because I'm friends with a couple people who are friends with some really people who've said like some really disgusting things, just awful things, and they're fine with them because they support their console. And I'm just like, I'm good. You know, I'll just mind my business on this one. I'm not going to judge you based off who you're friends with. And I just don't want anyone judging me based off who I'm friends with either. Because I get a lot of shit for being cool, like mooch and crap. Like I get shit all the time. And like I've even had people come to me like, hey, Luca, can you ask... I still can't believe this happened, but this guy was like, can you ask Crap why he feels this way about certain things? Because he has me blocked. I'm like, bro, what? You're blocked. Let it go. Who cares? I can't believe you would even come and ask me this shit. Like, you know I don't care about this.
They can stop, like, you know, just to ask, you know, just to stalk people is stupid. Just, you know, if you're blocked, you're blocked. Move on. You know,
dude, like, you know, so I'm just kind of like, bro, like, did you think about what you were doing? Are you really doing this? And he's like, oh, fuck, you know what, Luca, you're right. I'm sorry that I asked. I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid of me. I'm like, yeah, we're cool, man. We're cool. Just like stuff like that. It's just insane to me because I'm blocked by a couple of people. And
I would suggest, like, I'm blocked, like, well, some people in my podcast are blocked by, you know, certain people because, you know, they just know me, you know, they're known for knowing me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like my boy Royal Flush, he's blocked by JTech TV. Now keep in mind, he doesn't talk about JTech.
Everyone's blocked by JTech, bro.
Oh, you're blocked. Well, I guarantee you're blocked. I guarantee you'll be blocked by him starting today. I'm willing to bet money that you're blocked after this podcast.
I mean, no, I am blocked by him.
Oh, you're blocked already? Oh, never mind.
I checked. But I'm like, he's known for just blocking everyone. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm already blocked by him. So that's not even like an issue. But like, I'm cool with Colt, right? And one of his friends doesn't like me. Like one of his friends has me blocked. I'm like, bro, I've never even talked to your friend before. Why does he have me blocked? And then I was just like, well, at the end, I mean, it doesn't really matter if some random guy doesn't like me, so who cares? And I just move on. Like, I've only pointed out someone having me blocked once because they were talking shit about me behind the block. And I'm like, I just find it interesting that they're calling me a stupid bitch, but they spelled stupid and bitch wrong. So, I mean, it's a little spooky. It's a little spooky, but I'm going to keep it moving. And then this other guy had me blocked and he was talking shit about me behind the block. So I unblocked him. Was like, I just find it cute that you're talking shit about me after I blocked your ass. You never said anything beforehand. And then once you're blocked, you say shit. And so we had a little back and forth, but then I realized that he was like a nut job. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to keep it moving. I can't reason with you. There's something off with you. You're not listening to anything that I'm saying. So I'm just going to block you back and just like keep it moving. I try not to focus on people who have me blocked because it's like, what's the point of obsessing about someone who like really just doesn't even think about you or treat you like you exist? Like, that's why I also don't really like it when my friends like post like, oh, so-and-so blocked me. Like, oh, don't put your business out there, man. Like, if this person has you blocked, it's probably for a reason. Just keep it moving. Like I said, I've only posted once when someone had me blocked, and it's just so awkward because since I'm cool with so many people from different sides of the community and stuff, like sometimes I'll be talking to someone and then one of my other friends will be like, oh, they have me blocked. And I'm like, what does that have to do with me? What? Okay. What did you do? What happened? Like, clearly you're blocked for a reason. It's just awkward.
I remember somebody told me, you know, like they're weird though. They are weird. It was like, yeah, go after the, you know, this girl, she has a hyena, you know, and she drinks a lot. I'm like, who the hell are you talking about?
She drinks a lot.
Yeah, somebody came at me before with that. I'm like, who the hell are you talking about? I never even heard of this woman. I never heard of her. So I went to a few podcasts, and I'm like, she doesn't even sound drunk. What do y'all get this? You're like, oh, okay, I get it. Y'all showing the flash. Okay, and her profile picture, but still.
Oh, okay.
I don't make sense. And they go, no. She drinks, dude. She gets drunk. Every time she goes live. I'm like, I don't see no evidence of this. Last time I legit saw her advertise me and drunk was what was it? New Year's?
Yeah, I had like that coquito. It was pretty good, but I wasn't even drunk. I just drank it.
Coquitos, yeah.
I was at my aunt and uncle's house, and let me tell you something. I found really spooky. People were still doing this console war shit on Christmas. I was like, bruh.
You shocked? Wait. Oh, you really shocked by that?
I was shocked.
Somebody dropped 4 videos on New Year's Eve.
Like, I was legitly shocked. I was like, really? On New Year's? You guys are
4 videos on New Year's Eve and New Year's. So Xbox gets some absolutely amazing news on New Year's. Like, soon as it said Happy New Year, that video came. I'm like, what is this? So.
Yeah, man, I was just kind of like, you know what, this is funny. I'm gonna keep it moving, go mind my business as per usual. It's just like stuff like this. I just find this community just like it's funny to me. And like I said, this was my first year, so a lot of the stuff I experienced, I was like, man, I don't know about any of this stuff. And I've had to learn like a lot of really hard lessons too, because it's like I try to be honest and open about my feelings. And people, they're like, oh, I really like that. You're so honest and stuff. But as soon as I direct any criticism towards them, they like fucking despise me. I'm like, oh, like you're a stupid bitch, Luca. You don't fucking know anything. You're just a dumb little girl. I'm like, what?
Yeah. They don't know you. They just immediately attack you for no reason. They just don't know you. One dude just like, I said I'm black in my damn video, right? Literally, as soon as the video's done, it's on YouTube. Motherfucker come out of nowhere and going, "Oh, shut your monkey ass up. I hate you."
Oh my God.
What? Motherfucker, get blocked. I can't take this shit. I can't. Like, YouTube is hit and miss for a lot of people. I think you can, we all can agree. It's just hit and miss. Like, it can be a cool experience one week, and then there are just days when you lose hope for it. You're like, what the fuck? What's going on with this shit?
Yeah.
Can we go back to just like back to what we're here for, what I'm saying? That's just gaming. There's so many YouTubers who are doing retarded shit just for views. Like, for example, I don't even know if you know who this is. Eugenia Guney.
I have no idea who that is.
Yeah, it's a woman who's anorexic, and she claims she's not anorexic. Like, she's terrible. It's actually terrible. Very, very terrible. She does it for views, though. So.
Ooh, that's spooky.
Oh, yeah. I like to see in the chat. It's terrible. And people just, they get upset when you speak your mind on these things.
Yeah, people, I don't know. Like I said, it's hit or miss. People either think I'm like super smart and they love me, but like I said, as soon as I bring up any criticism towards them, they want to treat me like I'm a piece of shit. And it's just kind of like, all right, well, I guess this is the price I pay. But it's like, that's something I've always dealt with. Like, because I learned growing up that it's just better to be honest about yourself and honest with your feelings. And it's mostly just a selfish thing, because I just get in less trouble when I'm honest with people, is like is my general consensus. That was my general thought, right? I always try to live by, I don't say anything about anyone behind their back that I wouldn't say to their face. You know what I mean? So I try to just be honest with my friends with stuff. Like, yeah, I said this, I was upset or whatever, right? And, sometimes it just backfires because people they just don't want to hear it. And I don't know.
That's true. I got a super chat. He says, it's from Daniel J. Shout out to Daniel. Thanks for the $5. Ironic you guys are talking about this on Martin Luther King's Day.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, that's true.
First of all, I didn't get today off, so it's not a holiday for me, sir.
You didn't get a day off? Oh, wow.
Yeah, I didn't get a day off. I was just like, oh man. But it's also it's a good kind of ironic too, right? I mean, by good, I mean like not good, because
I bet. How bad is the snow over there? You was talking about the snow.
Oh my God! Listen, I fucking hate driving like so much. First of all, I don't know how to drive. I make this clear. I've been driving since I was 21. I'm 24. I've been in 3 accidents, 1 accident a year. I don't know how to drive. All right, I don't know how to drive. It's fine. But no one else knows how to drive either. So, especially when it's snowing, people do like the dumbest shit. Like, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, they'll drive in like the other lane just to make a left turn. They'll cut people off. I'm like, here we are slipping and sliding down the road, and y'all are doing this dumb shit?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. It then looks stupid, when you pull them out the fucking car.
And they get in that fucking accident. Like, I remember a few weeks ago when it, like, the snow really first hit the ground, fucking drove past 3 accidents on my hour-and-a-half drive home. I was like, bruh.
Oh,
like,
Lord.
what are you guys doing? And the thing of it is, my tires are really bad too. So I was like, I have to pray every time I get in the car. I'm like, man, let's see if I make it home.
Oh, Lord. Jesus Christ. 3 accidents. Hey, I understand though. That's terrible. I'm 25, you know, not one yet, but still, it's just the only accident I've been involved in, and you know, I wasn't driving.
Yeah, well, oh
and
man,
ironically, I was the one that got fucked up because I didn't have my seatbelt on.
Damn, that sucks, bro.
Yeah, head on the damn dashboard.
Jeez,
not pretty. So that shit, it sucks though.
Yeah, man.
Well, but it's things like that. It do make you, appreciate, life. You know what I'm saying? These crazy experiences like that, really does. So
yeah, adds things and puts things in perspective a little bit.
Oh, it does. Yeah, definitely does. Definitely does. Oh Lord, my damn chat is hilarious. They're talking about driving.
Yeah, it's. I legit I fucking hate driving so much. Mostly just because other people. Like, I think we all went to the same place and got our fucking licenses because none of us know how to drive.
I don't know where the hell. Well, you're in a different area from me. I'm in Georgia.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Like, I remember I went to the dealership, right? And I got this older guy. He seemed really jolly. He's like, all right, let's do this. He's like, okay, go here. Okay, you're passed. I was like, bruh, it was not even 5 minutes. I was like, okay, well, whatever. I'll take it.
It just feels like you just ride with your uncle these damn tests. Like, people be sweating these damn driver's tests. Like, dog, this picture riding with like an uncle or something, and you're done. Solid.
Yeah.
Of course, if you don't know how to parallel park, well, just work on your parallel parking. I mean, it ain't shit.
Oh yeah, I don't know how to parallel park.
You're not parallel park? You failed that part?
I don't.
Oh wow.
Well, no. It's like I live in Chicago, so I'm not like directly in Chicago, so it's like it wasn't a requirement at the place I went to.
Yes, here in Georgia, yeah, it's required. You gotta know how to parallel park. So.
Yeah, I mean, it should be a requirement because I definitely feel like it would have been better if I learned how to parallel park.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But I still have time. It's fine.
Definitely. Oh boy, let's see here. All right, we talked on that portion. Talked about that. Obviously, we talked about P. Weeper and his fucked up teeth.
No.
Oh, this shit here. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. So now that we're in 2018, do you see anything like getting better?
No.
You don't see anything get better?
Absolutely not. It's only going to get worse. And I think that's something that people need to be not accepting, but just aware of. Like, if you want to be in this community and you think it's going to get better, you're wrong. It's not going to get better because there's always going to be that toxic fuck that makes it awful for everyone. So you only have 3 options, right? Actually, I think it's more like, let me think about this. Oh, there's only 3 options, right? All right, so you can either leave, just ignore it, just leave, be like, you know what, I'm not going to deal with this. I'm just going to play my games, enjoy them. You can join in on the fun, and I'm using fun like loosely, or you can just be you can stand by, you can just watch the chaos, have a good time, laugh at it, and just like enjoy that, but then like mind your business as well. Like those are only the real options because it's not going to get better, especially since everyone seems to have this mentality. And it's like Porter Rock was saying, people care more about these consoles than they do about other human beings. So as long as there's people like that, it's not going to get better. And like, I know I have a couple of people who I've seen like, why don't you guys just do this? Like, why can't we just get along? I'm like, it's never going to happen. Just let it go. It's not going to happen. These people fucking hate each other over these fucking pieces of plastic, man. And there's nothing you or I can do about it. So all you can do, if it's really affecting you, if it's like really like hurting you, if it's like affecting your mental state, and I'm not making a joke about that or anything, it's if the toxicity and the negativity is getting to you, you need to leave because you shouldn't let yourself be feeling this way over fucking video games. Video games are supposed to be like a way to like entertainment, a hobby, a way for you to relax, not stress you out. So if it's getting to you, leave. Or if you are full of like that kind of vitriol, you want to just do all this shit, you want to get people back, you like fucking hate Xbots, you fucking hate ponies, join in. Like, Godspeed, have a good time, whatever. But the way I like, for the most part, what I do is I just watch. I just watch and I enjoy the chaos. I'll make posts here and there, like the post I just made recently about how fanboys complain about others being fanboys, yet are completely unaware of the fact that they themselves are fanboys. Like, I made a post about that because
I thumbed it up, or I heard that comment. I forgot. Did I retweet it? I don't think I retweeted. I think I hit the heart thing, but yeah, I like that comment. Wait, do you have a? Yeah, that's a good question. Do you have the 1X?
Yeah, I do.
Do you see a 9-day difference?
For me, listen.
Oh boy.
I was playing on a 720p television for like the past like 3 years, all right? So I upgraded to a 4K TV. I have my X. Yes, I see a difference just because I was on 720p. So outside of that, I don't know if they're like
your situation I actually believe because you played on low res.
Yeah,
you played on low res for long, so that's understandable. Okay, that I'll give you a pass on that. Nah, it's just fun. That's a question I've been asking a lot of people, like a lot of Xbox heavy, supporters as well. I ask that a lot. Now it's a friendly question. I ask a lot. And,
one of my
chat's reaction.
One of my bros, he has the X and the Pro, and he told me he can't see a difference. Like the difference is minimal for him. Yeah, based off the systems. And I think the only game where there's a clear night and day difference is Shadow of War. But I think like for people who have both systems, it's like kind of like, I don't know, they kind of look the same to me. But like I said, for me, I was on 720p. So
as a tech expert here, the best way to explain the difference between the consoles, it ain't night and day or anything like that. It's just mostly slightly better, a few better textures. That's all it is. So
I care more about frame rate, to be perfectly honest. I'm going to be building a gaming PC this year because of that. Because
okay, she's joined the dark side like me. Okay.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got to do what you got to do because I want to play these games in 60. Like, I'm sorry, but performance matters more to me than visuals, to be perfectly honest. And I got the X mostly because I was like,
I need to have you on the show more often. I like that. She's
the reason I got the X was because I figured, okay, well, if this system, because I'm not a tech person, but I've been told is like,
right, you just want the best experience.
Yeah, it'll give you like, they can give you an option for 60. That's what I was told. And I was like, all right, if that's true, then I'm going to get this system then. And not a lot of games are implementing that, which is unfortunate. Everyone's going for 4Ks because it's a buzzword. But, Gears of War did it. The Witcher 3 did it, which I have just been like so happy about. That game, oh my God. What gets me is when people are like, well, open world games, I mean, they're fine at 30, they don't really need to be sick. I'm like, shut up. All right. I want to play I want to play The Witcher 3 at 60. Okay, sorry. I just want to.
That was one of the main things I thought Microsoft will at least capitalize on with the X. They had 3 different presets. That's basically what they were hyping up, presets, for each game. 4K checkerboard rendering, which is, they're like their checkerboard version for those who don't really have 4K displays or not really like high-end 4K displays. Then they got the 1080p 60. I'm like, okay, I see what they're doing here, and I actually see this being a good thing. The damn console comes out, they're not even pushing 1080p 60. Like, what are they doing? That's an opportunity.
4K is the buzzword, man. I'm just like, man.
Yeah, but you can put that in there. You can put both. But then again, they were hyping up games that came out 3 or 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like Rise of the Tomb Raider. So,
but the way I feel about it is that a good game is timeless. And I haven't played Rise of the Tomb Raider yet, so it's on my list. There's so many games I have to go back.
Yeah. If you want, I'll just say right now, in my personal opinion, the first one is more impactful than the second one. It's more.
Yeah, that's the general consensus I've heard. I feel like they changed certain things because I didn't play the first Tomb Raider. I just watched Rad Brad.
Yeah,
he's awesome. I love that guy. He's a big YouTuber, so I watched him play it, and I was like, oh, this story is actually really cool and stuff. And so people were like, well, if you know the story, pick up the second one. I was like, all right. So I feel like it's very polarizing. There's some people who love it, and then there's some people who are like, oh man, this is trash. It's not as good as the first one. I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna see what's up with that.
Oh Lord, go check out. Yeah, see his Dead Space walkthrough was fucking hilarious.
Oh my god, yes,
that shit. Oh
yeah,
my
I do.
god, he just
fuck
like
you, chair.
lost his shit as soon as the damn, as soon as he got to the ship and they got the little crash, he goes shit.
Yeah.
So
like I loved his like walk. Oh man, I used to just watch him all the time. Like back in 2011, that's when I watched him frequently, and he's just really entertaining. I don't watch him that much anymore because it's like I'm gaming more, you know what I mean? And you know, it's like I'd rather play these games and experience it for myself. But you know, when he does a scary game, I'll watch that because I'm a little bitch. I don't like scary games. And you know, sometimes I'll go and check out his first video on a game I'm not sure of, like Fallout 4. I played Fallout 3. I was fucking falling asleep playing it, but I also played that game super late. You know what I mean? So it was really like outdated to me. And so I watched this first part of his playthrough for Fallout 4. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give this game a shot. Love it. Played it through it 3 times. Great game. Right. So
are you familiar with OBJ the Don?
Okay. I don't know him. I don't know any of his
chat. Yeah, he's in the chat. No, he just got his Xbox One X. He's talking like he gonna be French kissing and shit.
Oh jeez.
No, he's stupid because he said he got it, but he afraid to play PUBG on it. We already know why you ain't gonna play PUBG on that damn console, OBJ. We know why, because you're gonna be shaking it in that damn video, the next video you do. So yeah. Sorry.
You know, it's like this is. I've been pretty honest about this. I don't really care for PUBG. I don't understand why anyone likes the game. I've only played it. Nah, fam.
You just doomed yourself to dislikes. I'm telling you. I did that. I said the exact same thing in my video where remember how they announced that it's coming to PlayStation and other platforms, basically. Mm-hmm. I did my video saying that's coming to PlayStation. Now, once again, I told these people in the video, I said it a few times, like, dude, guys, I don't care about this game. I never did. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you that it's coming to PlayStation. And you had people mad because I said that in the video. It's like, you guys are just nitpicking anything at this point. You're just nitpicking. Like, it's pretty obvious you say this without you're angry.
It doesn't make any fucking sense why that game is running the way it does and looks the way it does when they have so much fucking money. They robbed everyone. They robbed everyone.
You basically paid full price for a damn demo at this point. It was basically a demo.
Like, I get that people love it. They're addicted to it. I'll play it more because my friends want to play it with me. That's fine. But they fucking robbed you. They fucking robbed you. And they're not doing anything substantial to the fucking game that I've seen so far. It's still like they only how many maps do they even have on PC, bruh?
On PC, if I'm not mistaken, it's actually just 2 maps in general.
I think
it's 1 or 2 maps, if I'm not mistaken.
God, so. Like, you know, I don't know, man. You know, got me side-eyeing them a little bit. They have 30 million copies sold and 2 maps. All right, well, whatever. You guys keep enjoying trash if you want to. That's fine.
Yeah. Everybody hit the thumbs up for your boy. That thumbs up, man. Good show here. We have a good show, good conversation here. You know, I know a lot of y'all wanted to see that for a change, you know, a calmly discussion between gamers. So that's what we did here for you guys. But yeah, that's it's crazy. Crazy. People in this concert race, man.
Yeah, man. But at the end of the day, it's what I like I said, I really just don't like being involved in drama personally. And it's kind of the price I pay, you know, like watching it and being like, you know, and also just being honest about things. And I'm just kind of like, you know what, I'm going to just start keeping my feelings to myself about certain things because I'm not trying to get attacked all the time by people who claim that they're my friends only to be upset by my opinions on stuff. So I'm just going to mind my whole ass business as per usual and keep it moving.
Yeah.
And just be chill. And also it's like, I don't want to be full of that ugly energy. You know what I mean? Because when you're so angry about something and you're so focused on like hating something, it just fills you up and it's so disgusting. It eats at you. You know what I mean? And it's like, there's no reason that you should be feeling that way over this stupid fucking console war. Like what I typically do is, you know, if I ever feel like I'm getting too involved in something or I'm getting upset about something, I go to one of my friends who none of my friends fucking like gaming. Like my friends like that I talk to in real life and all that stuff. None of them fucking like gaming. Right. Some of them are just like, they side eye me like, in gaming because they think it's like still for nerds, and they also think it's like more of a guy's thing, right?
Yeah.
So I'll go to one of them, one of my girlfriends, and I'm like, so what do you think about this? I'll tell them about something, some stupid fucking thing happening in the community, and then they look at me like I'm a nut job. They're like, are you serious right now? Like, is this what you're upset about? Are you fucking serious? I'm like, okay, I guess I'm not upset about it anymore.
Oh Lord, that's messed up. Oh yeah, like, another one. This for $2. He says PUBG at the next 5 nights at Freddy's. Meh.
Oh, that's true. That's a good comparison.
Okay. He says meh. Well, there you go. Yeah,
yeah. If you ever just feel yourself getting too involved in this stuff, take a step back. And then bring what you're upset about to one of your friends who doesn't give a shit about any of this stuff, isn't aware of any of this stuff, and then watch as they look at you with disgust and just like, are you fucking serious right now? And then you'll step out of it. You'll step out of it, you know? And I also think a lot of these guys, listen, a lot of these guys need to get their dick sucked, okay? That's all I gotta say. Because a lot of these guys in this first of all, if my boyfriend was doing this shit, I'd be like, you better stop it right the fuck now. Like, this is not okay. What are you doing? Like, this is not okay. You better take that energy and put it somewhere else because this is fucking stupid. Like, I would never condone any of this shit. All right? I'd be like, you stop it. So I feel like a lot of these guys, they must be single because this shit doesn't make any sense.
They got too much time for half this shit. Yeah. They got too much time.
Yeah. I'm like, go do something like go find a girlfriend, guys. And I know, listen, I'm not trying to be a hater. All right, listen. But T Reaper did say he'd prefer his console over a girl. So I'm like, man, I don't fucking know what's going on. I don't know what's going on, man.
I'm done. There's some screws loose there. There's some major screws there.
I don't know, man. It's just a little spooky.
Yeah, that's disgusting. Ugh, that's disgusting.
So yeah, I think, but yeah, I feel like people just don't have I don't know, normal friendships or normal relationships. And all they have is this internet, Twitter drama beef shit. You know what I mean? And so they get so obsessed with it and so involved with it that they don't seem to realize that it's all very, very stupid. Take for instance, I used to be on this other podcast. Mm-hmm. I would never do a podcast over hanging out with my friends because every now and then I'd be like, my friends want to hang out. Bye. I'll catch you later. I'll do the podcast next week. This stuff, like I said, this stuff is just a hobby for me. I'm always going to choose hanging out with my actual friends. Don't get me wrong. I have a lot of good relationships with a lot of people on here, but when it comes to doing a fucking podcast on gaming where it's fanboys arguing with each other about dumb shit or hanging out with people who know me and genuinely care about me, who aren't going to hate me or judge me because of what fucking piece of entertainment I like to play on. I will always, always take that over this fake internet drama beef shit.
Yep. That is true. That is true. Oh man, that's you kind of just baffled me there when you said what the hell. I chose a console over female. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a little spooky, fam.
Oh Lord, a console over damn female. Jesus Christ. OBJ looking at that would discuss. Carlos saying pussy is life. I know, Carlos. That's why you have 20 kids. Nah, I'm playing.
Yeah, it's I made a post about it too. I was like, yeah, anyone who chooses console over a pretty girl is fucking spooky. And then a lot of people, they responding yeah, man, listen, my wife, when she gives me that look, I know it's time to go. I'm like, oh, that's what's up, fam.
Yeah.
Never neglect your family and friends for this dumb shit.
Yeah, never. Never. But unfortunately, people just don't understand the value. You know what I'm saying? They don't value it. They don't understand those values. Look at Carl trying to demonstrate. I got 3. Trying to demonstrate on the chat. We all know you got 20 kids, bro. Don't lie. We all know. Oh Lord, this content race, man. Content race is. Ugh. I mean, I agree with Phil Spencer for a change, where he says gaming in general has become distasteful. It has.
Yeah, but Phil Spencer also said gamers don't want 60, so I'm just...
Yeah. He also said buying third-party games is anti-consumer, and yet here he is.
Yeah, I think if you're going to see this year that they're going to flip-flop on a lot of things that they said because they have to, because I mean, let's be honest. Xbox lost its generation. It's over, but they need to do something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you looking at the chat by any chance?
No, I'm not.
Oh God. Spartan guy, yes, she has a boyfriend. Okay. So saying that she has a boyfriend. I'm trying to get a Valentine date. No, she has a boyfriend.
That's funny.
She's over. She's off the market, dude. Jesus Christ. Can we get back to the game? Come on, guys. Stop. Silly ass comments. Jesus Christ. I might start questioning you dudes on the internet. Just saying. Just saying. It's all good though. So where is this damn hold down? I had a few lists here. Yeah, anybody got any questions in the chat while I look for this last topic? Hold on.
Oh, I do want to talk about that swatting incident.
Oh, okay. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I think do we even? I had that on my. Okay, that's the last one there. So okay, swatting.
Yeah, that is extremely sad, man. I like
$2.
Just, and this is like another instance of where I really genuinely think that it's something else. Like something else was going on there. Like something was wrong with them there. You know what I mean? Like there's just no way that someone who is mentally sound would do something like that over $2
Right. $2. And this is why people like, the COD community is a joke in a nutshell, right? Like the whole Call of Duty people playing that, like, there's no like mistake about it. Let's say you stream Call of Duty right now. I mean, how many times do you get these random Mo and Joe that just come to your streams saying shit like, oh, this stream sucks, you're garbage, come watch my stream? You know what I'm saying? They try to advertise their stuff on your channel, talking trash, or they'll say, you just suck, and I play Call of Duty too. You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, I can't get into that just that toxic community anymore. I just can't. They're all just followers. Nobody's a leader in that community anymore. Have people who are well known in the Call of Duty, space, they just do it for money. Hey, that's all it is. Like Ali A's making bank off of just one game, so hey, that's what he does. But crazy.
Can't knock that hustle.
Yeah, exactly. That's why exactly what I say. You just can't hate his hustle, but boy. Can't do it.
Yeah, it's and I've heard like different stories as well about how this kid like killed his mother because she wouldn't let him play this game or whatever, and then he like tried to rape her. Like shit like that, bro.
Yeah,
like
that was is this the one that happened recently or it happened before? Because I think
it happened a couple years ago.
Yeah, VTech USA the video.
Yeah, I saw. It's a video I saw.
Yeah, he said I hope I think he said I thought I could hit a reset button and everything will be back to normal. And I'm like, this kid's mentally disturbed because there's no damn reset button on no damn 360 or PS3. So
yeah,
he's just disturbed. So it's crazy. It's disgusting.
Yeah, just I don't know, man. Shit like that is just really like I it's really unsettling, and you just know that there's just certain people in this world who are just really, really messed up, and like you don't know why they're like that, but it's scary.
Yep.
And I feel so bad for that dude's family, and it's just you lose your life over some dumb shit, man. Like just completely dumb shit. And what is that guy gonna say in prison? Hey man, what you in here for? Oh yeah, I called the SWAT on someone and they died. Like what?
Yeah, basically, he had a bet over $2. I was pissed. I swatted him. He's dead. I'm here. Like you're gonna. One of the main things they tell you in prison is, if I'm not mistaken, is snitches get stitches. So
yeah.
Yeah, you're in for a very, very tough life in prison right now.
I mean, that's what I'm saying, man. And it's like everyone's fucking just ruining your life over $2, bro. And taking someone's life over $2. Like I could fucking find $2 on the floor right now. Shit's crazy to me.
Yeah, no remorse whatsoever. Just, they think it's a joke. So it gets worse though as the years go by. As I see, I don't think people understand, the gravity of their choices.
They really don't. Honestly, like I have like no faith in humanity, really. Like I'm so used to things just being terrible and like people being terrible and just so hateful and disgusting and just
waiting for the next worst thing to happen, basically. That's
you know, and I think a lot of people, they just get desensitized to it, which is why I feel like a lot of people don't care about certain things that are done and said, because it's like, well, whatever, it doesn't affect me. You know what I mean? Yep. And it's like, it's always that doesn't affect me until it fucking affects them. And then they expect people to care when they didn't care themselves. So,
yeah. $500,000 bail too, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oof,
yeah. So he ain't going nowhere. He's going to be there for quite some time. He ain't going nowhere, I guess. Yeah. So, yeah, it's terrible. It's just really terrible. A lot of crazy things in our communities. Terrible.
Whew. Yeah, he would definitely be one of those people I like would sense the fuckery and be like, nah, I'm good on that. Like I can sense something off with this person.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10, like people like that are the main ones you see, like, you know, in these games that, you know, just talk trash to you. You know,
yeah.
That's all it is. And like, so you know, it's terrible. It really is terrible. And, you know, it just shows, man, that people don't value life. Life is too just precious for us to, you know, waste on stupid things like this. It really is. But, you know,
yeah, I feel like people treat it like a real life game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think what you should take away from this is that no matter which side you're on, whether you're on Xbox or PlayStation, if you see someone in your community or your following who is like fucking weird or says shit that's like not okay, like Persona 5 is for pedophiles, I'm just saying, like shit like that.
No, speaking of that, you want to see a funny video since you brought that up. You see King, you're not in the chat, but you see King Thrash Gaming on the channel here?
No, I don't. I'm still not in the chat or anything.
Yeah, you go to the chat, you see King Thrash Gaming. He's got some drama with that dude. He actually
who doesn't?
Yeah, he's attacked King Thrash in a video, and he did a respond. You know, me personally, I'm just strategically just waiting. You know what I'm saying? I want you to mention my damn name so I can just, you know what I'm saying? I want you to mention my damn name, but, you know, I'm sitting back. Really am sitting back, but it's crazy.
Yeah, he hasn't really messed with me. He did mention that, like, I don't know, man, shit was a little spooky. But for the most part, he hasn't said anything to me about the Persona thing. But his comments do imply that he thinks I'm a pedophile as well. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good on that. You know what I mean?
Boy. I wonder, does this dude get any pussy in life? I thought he doesn't.
Bro, I don't know. But like stuff like that, if you see someone in the community who reps your brand, but they're like, they say stuff like that, or they say things that are just not okay, don't just support them and don't just ignore them or ignore what they're saying and be cool with them just because they rep your brand. And don't be cool with people who hate who you hate just because they hate a person. And then you look past all the fucking awful, terrible things that they do. Like, don't do that. Because just because someone may hate like someone that you hate, that doesn't mean that they themselves are a good person. It means you guys hate the same person, but they're still a piece of shit too.
Yeah, my boy, what was it? You know, Alex from the Press Start podcast.
Yeah,
he brought something to my attention too. We were talking. It was on Twitter. Now it was with Bond. That dude be looking up some weird shit. Like,
the varicose veins.
Yeah, you seen that shit?
Yeah, I saw it before his stuff was deleted.
Like numerous fucking waves to that shit. What is that?
I don't know. Maybe he has it, and that's why he's looking it up. I don't know.
Disgusting. Good Lord. So, oh man, that's fucking disgusting. We had an hour and 22 minutes. Damn, time went by pretty fast, but you know. Anybody got any questions in the chat? Unless there's anything else you want to mention?
No, I'm good. It was a good stream. Yeah, I was over here like, where the fuck is this guy? He said,
yeah, no, that was my fault. You know, I'm out and I'm sitting going like, wait, didn't I fucking say 8 o'clock? Fuck, I got to turn around. Had to cancel.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, where the fuck is it? I was on the phone all day. I was like, hey, where is Ryan at? He's like, man, I don't know.
Oh shit. Yeah, be weird because Alex hit me up too when I was on the damn road. I'm like, wait, hold on. I forgot. Wait, he said he's going to. He left. He had to go do the press start. Like they're gearing up on the press start podcast.
Because they're going to do gears against Zaire's team.
Yeah, Zaire challenged them or whatnot. So
I'm gonna be honest. I think like I don't watch his live streams or anything, but I think the people he has on his team are really good. So like I don't know how well the press start's going to do against that, because I'm pretty sure that the people who are part of the broadband bullies, a lot of them are like really good Gears players.
I kind of want to agree with that, but I can't. I can't. I saw what's name get destroyed. Nah, can't do it. Remember Zaire got destroyed on damn Titanfall, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm very excited. I hope I can't wait to see the weapon wheel versus press start Last of Us thing.
Oh, they doing a part 2 Last of Us? Okay. Mm-hmm. Well, that's a cool thing they got going on.
Yeah, Alex just has to get a PlayStation 4.
Yeah. That's cool. If they're still doing that sort of thing. Man. Zaire mad trash and debating. Yeah.
Does Zaire even debate anymore?
No, because when I first got on the 60 Frames on Lab podcast with Porok with Thrash, representing our podcast, that was the first thing I asked for. I was like, after we were done, we basically went in there and we tore shit up with facts, you know what I'm saying? And after that, we asked for a debate, and he didn't, he didn't want to, he didn't want to do that. He said, we'll see. So, yeah.
Yeah.
This question's for you, from King Thrash. Okay. He says, State of Decay or Days Gone?
I'm not interested in zombie games.
What? Okay. but
if I had to choose, it'd be Days Gone.
Okay. There you go. It's your question answered. I shouldn't get in. Let's see.
I'm also not interested in Sea of Thieves. That looks like trash. I'm just saying.
Oh, wow, she brought it up, and I didn't have to bring it up, and you brought it up.
Listen, that shit looks like. Yeah. Listen, it looks like trash. It looks like trash. Maybe it'll be like really good, but
you know how much they charged you for that game?
No. Is it going to be a full 60?
It's full 60.
Ooh, okay. Well, yeah. I mean, if like my game share partner gets it, I'll try it out. But me personally, I'm just like, nah, I'm good on that. I have zero interest in it. First of all, I don't like sailing in games. I fucking hated it in Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I hated it in this new Assassin's Creed. I fucking hate sailing in games. All right. So I'm not interested at all.
Time for Princess should be on the next panel. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having her on here. I just got to keep her away from MVP magazine. That's all. I learned a lesson last time I did that. Her and MVP magazine argue for damn near 3 hours. Which is crazy.
I don't know who that is. The MVP magazine person.
He's another YouTuber I'm cool with. But Time for All Princesses.
Oh yeah, she doesn't like me.
She doesn't like you neither. Oh damn, shit. Damn. Oh boy. What games are you looking forward to the most in 2018? That's for you.
Anthem, if it comes out this year. Other than that, I'm not really sure. Like, there's nothing that really interests me on either side, to be honest, in terms of exclusives.
Not Spider-Man?
No, I'm not interested. I don't play superhero games. Like, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero, but I don't play superhero games.
Game based on them, basically.
Yeah, like I wasn't interested in those Arkham games either. Even though I have them now, and maybe I'll go through them, but I don't know. When it comes to superhero like games, I'm just never interested. But I'm a big like Marvel DC person. Like I like those movies a lot. So
okay. King Thrash asks, "What do you play?"
What do I play? I play on Xbox and PlayStation. I'm playing Persona 5 right now.
Yeah, he's talking about games. I don't think he's saying platform.
What do I play? Well, I'm playing Persona 5 right now. I was into Destiny a lot. All right, Destiny 2.
Oh, Lord.
That game, it's fallen. I mean, like, it's pretty, everyone knows what's going on with them. I don't really play it that much either. It's very boring to me. The DLC is fucking trash. Thank God I didn't pay for that shit. I was so annoyed playing it. And I was like, man, if I had paid for this, I would be so angry, but I didn't pay for it. So it's whatever. And then, I'm playing The Witcher 3 over again on Xbox with that 60 frames. It's feeling it. It feels really good, so that's going to be my third time. I'm going to get that Dark Souls remaster when it comes out. It's going to be lit. No one's going to hear from me ever again, basically. So I'm going to be on that.
You have a Switch? Are you interested in a Switch?
No.
No? Not interested?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Nintendo is just like, yawn. It's cool that they're getting Dark Souls. Let's see if anyone can beat that game.
Yeah, I don't know if you know. I don't know if you see my channel. I'm not really worried about the that game. I'm more interested in how the game will run. That's just to make it short and sweet. I'm interested.
Well, I read an article, and I don't know how true this is, but apparently it's going to be 1080-30. And the only reason I'm like interested in this remaster at all is that so I can play at 60 on like the Xbox. And it's going to be 60 on the Xbox and PlayStation. That's the rumor, right? So if it's that way, like I really want to play those games at 60 and see how it's like and how much it like improves. And also it's kind of like there's certain areas in the first Dark Souls, like Blight Town, where the shit would fall to fucking like 15 frames. Shit was very spooky, and I can't wait to go through it again, actually having like a good frame rate.
Okay. Oh, this damn thing. Always shaking messages left and right. There's a rumor from Manhunt. You hear about that on Twitter?
Yeah, I've heard about that game. I never played it though.
Yeah, it's pretty renewed the trademark for by Take-Two, so that's pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, they don't they do that all the time though? Like renew trademarks and you don't hear anything about it for a while.
Usually, when they renew a trademark, most likely they're working on either a remaster of it or a remake, or they're just bringing it back to to a new console. So
yeah,
usually that's how it works. So my thing is this: I wonder if Microsoft will pick it up. That's the thing. That'd be interesting.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
No.
Yeah, but other than that, I'm not really playing anything else. Those are the main games I'm on. I've been like no-lifing Persona 5. I'm literally on this thing all the time. It's like so addicting. I didn't think I would like it, but if I hear a game is like well received and praised, I'll be like, oh, okay. Like maybe I'll give it a shot.
Okay. I got a question from OBJ to Don. He said, have you played The Last of Us?
No, but someone gifted me the game. I'm going to go through it. Yes, I know. That's a sin. I get it.
Okay. Shame on you for that one. You missed out.
I know.
Shame. Let's see. Luca, what TV shows you watch?
Let's see here. Let me think about this. So I mostly just watch a lot of Netflix. I'm not on like I don't like Twitter anymore. I watch a lot of YouTube as well. I'm trying to think of the last show I watched. I think the last show
Walking Dead fan?
No, I don't. I really just don't care about zombies at all. So it's not that.
Buzzkill. No, I'm playing.
The last show I watched on a regular was probably Scandal, and then they had like that weird break, and so I haven't been back since. I went back. I watched some Sons of Anarchy. I really like that show, so I was watching that again.
Yeah,
watched House of Cards. Heard about what happened with Kevin Spacey. I was like, oh, that's fucking spooky. So I haven't gone back to that yet. Yeah, what else? Yeah, I don't actually watch that much TV anymore. I'm mostly just game and occasionally watch like YouTube videos.
Alrighty. Are you satisfied with this generation so far?
Bloodborne and Witcher 3. That's all I got to say. Absolutely.
Okay. There you go. Let's see here. I don't know. Somebody got put in timeout for some odd reason. Okay. I didn't see that. I said, okay, that's another good question. Are you interested in The Last of Us Part 2? I'm actually scrolling up in some of these comments.
Well, okay.
I know you didn't play Part 1. Man.
It looks really good. Listen, I'm really not into these fucking kiddie games or whatever. So,
you just want something like this story.
Yeah, I love story-based games. And I got to be honest, the only reason I didn't play The Last of Us was just because of the zombie thing. But I am going to play it because of how, well received it was, and I'm always down for a really good story. The trailer that they had for The Last of Us Part 2, where she got her arm broken, man, that was so awesome. I was like, man, this is lit.
Yeah, they're going way, way, way dark with
like that is I love that dark shit, man. Like that is what I'm into. Give me like adult content, like oh my god, like I'm hyped for that. That shit looks good. I mean, I'm not hype because I didn't play the game, but it looks really good, and it makes me want to play the first one even more.
Yep, that is true. What's the last one I had here? Death Stranding. You interested in that?
Yes,
definitely. Okay. Yeah,
I've gotten like some criticism about it. It's like it's just a concept. There's nothing. What are you interested in? There's no gameplay. I'm like, listen.
It's whatever it was. I'm interested.
It looks cool. All right. It reminds me.
More interested. I think I've seen in a while. So
it reminds me of like a Stephen King novel, and I like Stephen King, so I'm like, yeah, this is weird. I like that weird shit. This is what I want. This is what I like. So I'm gonna, we'll see how the game develops and what things end up being like. I'm very, very interested, and for me, it's like, for me to like a game, it either has to have a good story or really good gameplay. So like the Dark Souls games, Bloodborne is an amazing story. The first Dark Souls has a really good story too. Dark Souls 3 has fallen off quite a bit, but the gameplay is phenomenal. So I'll play a game if it has like really good gameplay and like a decent story or no story at all, right? Or I'll play a game where it has a really good story and like basic gameplay. Take I'm interested in that Detroit Become Human. I heard about Quantic Dream. What happened with them? What's happening with them? Shit's looking a little spooky, fam. We're gonna have to see how that.
What was it? It was like, it wasn't racism, was it? What was the thing?
It was racism, like sexual comments.
Okay.
First of all, David Cage seems like a weirdo, so I wouldn't be surprised if that shit was happening. But
yeah, I don't know. He's hit and miss. I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll have to see how that story develops. But I'm still interested in the game, so.
Yeah. You watch Heavy Rain. I mean, some of his games are just a little extra detailed. Do you think about it? Father Ron.
Yeah, I got you on the Heavy Rain thing. Sean! Yeah, I got you on the Heavy Rain thing.
Yeah, especially with the whole Madison situation. He went over the top. So, what was that I'm looking for here? Oh, yeah, the throat baby. Everybody keep calling it throat baby.
It's so funny.
Hashtag throat baby. Hold on here. Was there another thing I had here? Oh, you interested in Ghost of Tsushima?
Yes, it looks very cool.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I was like, I think, was it Paris Games Week when they showed all those games?
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima and everything.
I was like, I will fight any of you motherfuckers if you try to ruin my excitement for this shit. Fuck off. I was so excited. I was like, hey, yo, fuck all of you. This shit looks cool. Fucking haters.
Well, okay, here's a good question. Only you can answer this one, obviously. Will Luca ever be on the live chat again?
Oh, yeah, of course. I'm down whenever.
All right, well, there you go. So, yes, I don't know if she wants to come by Friday for the podcast. She's more than welcome if she wants to.
I'm trying to think if I'm doing anything Friday.
Yeah, you are?
I said I'm trying to think if I am. I don't know.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm doing something. I might be going out to dinner with these fuck faces that I know, but I'm not sure.
Hey, do what I'm saying. Do what you do. Spend time with family. You gotta spend time. I'm saying, but that's when we usually have our podcast. Friday at 8. So what is it? What is this damn date game? What the fuck? He said, what music does Luca like? What the fuck?
I like all kinds of music, but my favorite genre is rock and alternative. I listen to some rap. I think the only genre I like am like, nah, I'm good on that is country.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just got sent a tweet that T Reaper said. Ooh.
Oh Lord, that's gonna be funny. I'm gonna definitely reply to that.
Rip. Yeah. Okay, let's see here, because he was. Let's see.
Bring Randall, bring Porter Rock and Jay Fonz with you, Luca. Jay Fonz been acting kind of funny with me, so I don't know about Jay Fonz. Porter Rock.
What's been going on with Fonz?
I don't know. He's been having fun. I don't know. I send him a message. I'll get a reply. So whatever.
Yeah, I'm on a podcast with him. I don't know if like those guys know. I'm on a podcast with Jay Fonzarelli, All Day Digital, Dealer Gaming, and Cole Eastwood.
Luchess?
No, not Luchess. It's called RDX. It comes on Tuesdays. So I'm on a podcast with all those guys.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But yeah, let's see here. Someone said eat a bag of dicks. Like someone was having a conversation and T Reaper came and was like, what about a bag of rice and chopsticks? LOL.
Oh Lord. It's all fun and games to this weirdo gets fucking just stoned. I'll tell you right now. It's all this.
Yeah.
It's all fun and games. Oh Lord.
He really is he just has no remorse about anything. It's like I said, I don't typically I don't try to go after anyone about this stuff. I don't assume that people are racist or whatever. But if someone's like really unapologetic about this shit, it's kind of like, yeah, he's just
behind the keyboard. That's all it is. He's behind the keyboard. He believes he can say whatever. That's all it is at the end of the day. Yeah. So. But that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Monday I told you guys 2018, new faces. Call me stopping by the show. So hope you guys had fun and enjoyed the podcast.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me on. It was a good time.
No problem. My pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you for coming by. I had a blast talking with you.
Yes, thank you to everyone in the chat for the questions. It's very cool. I'll try to be in the chat next time.
I told you, very, very, very cool vibe. Very, very cool vibe. I'm trying to go for, for Mondays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nobody feel uncomfortable. So
I think it's best. It's like if you really are going to turn over a new leaf, because I've heard things about you, like people are like, oh, he's just like a fucking pony PlayStation fag. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm like, all right.
Oh,
I'm like, what does that have to do with me?
Like, I don't question the other day. Who said that? There's like guy here. Who said that?
It was just like one of my random followers. Like, oh, you talked to him? I'm like, no, he's fine. He's been nice to me. I don't know what the issue is, fam. Why so serious, fam? But yeah, it's like I'm cool with whoever's cool with me. Like, there's a lot of people who just like don't like everyone I'm associated with, but they're cool with me because I'm just like.
Yeah, they hate me because I'm honest. That's all this. Like, I don't pick a side and go, oh, this is the better platform. Nah, I'm just, I tell it how it is. If something's good, it's good. It's bad, it's bad. That's all it is. Anyway, hope everybody enjoyed the show again. Go check out TheAsheLuca on Twitter. It's actually the same as her YouTube channel here. So she also has a YouTube channel. I'll put that in the description below. So as soon as we, done, I'm gonna put all that in there for you guys. So you guys can go check her out. She posts a lot of good content. Definitely good content.
Yeah. Just started my YouTube stuff, and it's been fun so far. It's been a good time. I've gotten like a really good reception.
I'll wait till you get to 1K.
A horror yet. Waiting for it. Waiting for the exposed videos as well. Just
Wait
really
till you get 1,000 subscribers and you'll see the real fun. I'm telling you.
I'm looking forward to all the exposed videos. She just sucks crack gamer's dick. Fuck that whore. I'm like, oh, okay.
That's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So trust me. Hope everybody enjoyed that. Cool little vibe for once. You know what I'm saying? Y'all wanted more Xbox supporters on the show, and you know me, I'm open for that. I'm open to talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's 2018. There's no point for no beef. There's no point for any drama. We're all gamers at the end of the day. So we should all act like gamers. And I think we all can agree on that matter. So
yeah,
you guys enjoy.
Treat people with respect, and they'll be fine with you as well. For the most part, like.
Yeah, some people respect don't work. You can be nice as hell and still get shit on. So hey,
that's true. That's very, very, very true.
So anyway. Y'all have a good one. Happy Martin Luther King Day to everybody. I forgot about that. And we shall see you guys tomorrow. If I'm not mistaken, the CSA Awards most likely are tomorrow. So if it is tomorrow, I'll see you guys, tomorrow if that happens. Royal Flush Gaming just jumps in as we're ending the damn show. So you late, fam. It's all good. I'll let you know. Shout out to King Thrash and everybody. And that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Later, OBJ, everybody.
Bye.
Later.